The interest in our head coaching position was overwhelming, diverse, and national in scope. There were 119 serious applications, cut down to 36 potential candidates we considered for interviews. But the one who never wavered, who wanted this position more than any other candidate, just happened to be the same coach who ultimately we wanted the most. In Philadelphia at Temple today, Matt Rhule. Ladies and gentlemen, won't you join with me now in welcoming Julie Bryant and Matt Rhule, your head football coach.
It's been a tremendous journey for me to get to this point. You know, Bill mentioned that we got here 6 years ago or 7 years ago. But it was about 7 years ago, I guess, that my wife and I were working in Cullowhee, North Carolina. Our son had just been born. We were at Western Carolina University, and Al Golden got the Temple job. And a lot of people assume I knew Al, but I didn't know Al. He had been at Penn State. I had been at Penn State. But I knew this was going to be a great place. I knew this was a place that I wanted to be, and I knew he would win here. So my wife, my newborn son, and I, 2 dogs and a cat, got in a car and drove the 11 hours on our way home to see our parents and stopped at the corner of 10th and Diamond. Got out, went in, saw Nadia. I pronounced her name wrong at the time. I called her Nadia. She corrected me very quickly. And I told Nadia I wanted to see Al Golden. And I told Al Golden I wanted to work with him, and I told him why. He listened to me that day. He called me 30 days later and says, I want you to come here. The Army game. This year, my wife, Bryant, we went up and we saw the team. And I had a chance. Steve, in his way, said, hey, why don't you come up and say something to the team? And I got up in front of the team, and I looked out at those faces, and I said, that's my team. Those are my guys. That's my team, and those are my guys. If he ever leaves, I want to be there. I want to be there. I shook every guy's hand on that team. I went to the game the next day. I hung out with the parents, yelled about the play calling, yelled about the coaches, yelled about everything, like I've always wanted to try. But it was in that moment that I knew that if this opportunity ever came, I was going to fight for it. Not just apply for it, but fight for it. And we did. You know, when we first looked at this schedule, my wife looked at we first looked at the schedule, we saw that Notre Dame was the first game. And just think about, a lot of guys have been here a lot longer than me, but can you just think about 6 years ago when I first got there, to think that we would be on NBC playing, hopefully, maybe the defending national champion.
Good. Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really excited to be here. Both of us. So. Great. Oh, he just wants to see Hooter, so that's all he cared about.
He wants to get down there and play
that's all he was.
We just talked about that.
He was down there shooting for a while. So here's what I feel like. I feel like this is the job I wanted to do. This is the job I wanted to do for a while. I wanted to do it 2 years ago, and I didn't get it, which was, as I said to Bill, was the right decision. You know, at the time I wasn't probably ready, but you know, Temple's done a lot for me, and I want to do something for Temple, and I really mean that now. So I'm gonna get this job done and get it done well.
Where did you kind of catch the bug and really like fall in love with this place and really become as entrenched as you are with Temple?
I would say the first thing is that we like living in the city. I mean, and that's a legitimate thing for us. I mean, we've lived in Los Angeles, we've lived in Atlanta, and when we came here, you know, we've never really kind of been like wanted to go live in a college town. So we came here and we liked the opportunities that afforded us for our lifestyle. You know, people don't love Philadelphia just because it's a great town. There's lots of great towns. You love Philadelphia because it's your home. You know what I mean? You don't love Temple just because it's a great school. You love Temple because it's your school. There's lots of great schools. This is our school. At the end of the day, everyone loves their home. You know what I mean? You know, we built our home here. We've raised our family here. We're going to add to our family here. So that's really it. I can't give you a better answer than that, to be honest. I'm so excited to be your guys' football coach. I can't promise you much. But I'm going to promise you one thing as I stand here in front of you today, that I'm going to give you guys the same commitment, the same trust, the same respect, the same level of work ethic that we as a university demand from you. You can trust what I tell you. I'm going to push you like crazy, and we're going to win together.